This is an audio test. Stratford, Edgar, this is an audio test. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Stratford, Wisconsin, as we get you set for Merriwood Conference softball here tonight. It's the visiting Edgar Wildcats and the home Stratford Tigers. Welcome, everybody. Jason Zaleski here. We'll take you pitch by pitch, inning by inning, start to finish here on this one tonight. Again, the Stratford Tigers and the Edgar Wildcats. So we got baseball going on right across the parking lot or the driveway. Baseball also available for free. ZaleskiSports.com is a place for that. It's got Marshfield, Stevens Point baseball, Gilman is at Neelsville softball, and Wisconsin Rapids at Marshfield soccer coming up at 7 o'clock. And I will make a quick dash down to Marshfield at the finish to this one and call a little soccer action. I do my own version of my own doubleheader today. For Edgar, go through Coach Totsky's starting lineup. In right field and leading off is Skylee Manicky. At shortstop, batting second, Michaela Workus. In left field, batting third is Leah Davis. Morgan Strevler bats fourth, and she'll catch for the Wildcats today. At first base, batting fifth is Reagan Borchert. In center field, batting sixth, Carlin Lipinski. At second base and batting seventh is Ashley Erickson. Pitching for the Wildcats, Jess Mucha. Maybe I'm saying that right. Maybe I'm not. And third base, batting ninth is Kendi Dahlke. Pitching for the Stratford Tigers is Allie Zuliger. And we are just about underway. We'll give you the Stratford starting lineup when we come back to start the bottom of the first inning. And the first pitch to Manicky is a swing and a miss for a strike. Zuliger ready, and second pitch is going to be hit back up the box and knocked down at short, but through as Linsmeyer got a glove on it. It'll be an infield single for Manicky and leadoff runner aboard for the Wildcats. And that's what you want out of your leadoff hitter. We talk about it every season, and in particular the last 3 weeks here this year. Job number one of the leadoff hitter is get on base and move around the bases, and that's exactly what's happened here as Manicky has stolen second base. A couple games I've called for Stratford and others I've seen. Tigers giving up a lot of stolen bases here in 2021, and Edgar found that out on Tuesday. It was an 11-1 win, or may have been 13-1. I'll do a double check, but it was a 10-run rule game that ended early on Tuesday over in Edgar, and the Wildcats likely had a couple stolen bases on Tuesday, as this one is driven to deep center field, going back off the top of the fence. Workus hits it off the top of the fence. It'll be an RBI double for Michaela Workus. Workus missed a home run by about 2 feet. It does not miss the RBI. And the Wildcats get the leadoff runner around, and that brings up the left fielder, Leah Davis. As a ball comes in on the first offering from Zuliger to Davis. High and inside, ball 2. But a big smash by Workus. And if you're just joining, Manicky led off with a single, infield single, stole second base, and then Workus right off the top of the fence. RBI double. And Zuliger gets a called strike on Davis. Swing and a miss for strike 2, so Zuliger evens the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Talked about baseball just a moment ago. Stratford and Edgar, a 9-5 final on Tuesday. And back at it, baseball action happening just about 100 yards to our north. And for you, it's just another mobile device or a smart TV away to watch both at the same time. Looks like national anthem hope happening over there right now. The 2-2 swung on and missed for strike 3 as Zuliger picks up her first strikeout, first out of the inning. So Workus remains at second. Now the cleanup hitter and catcher, Morgan Strevler. As Zuliger looks in and fires a strike that hits right in that top outside corner. Nice job by Meg Weezy as well, able to pull it down, frame it just a bit. Strike is the call. That one's going to miss upstairs for ball 1. Top of the first inning. Edgar gets leadoff hitter Manicky around. And this one is hit on the infield. Zuliger and Wheezy calling for it. Wheezy is going to snatch it for out number 2. And my suspicions confirmed. Coach Pankratz telling one of the two, you got to call it louder. I didn't hear, not up here, and I may have missed a definitive I got it call, but Coach Pankratz confirming and coaching up her girls to call it louder as Morgan Borchert and hits this one over towards short. It's bobbled there, actually off the leg of Linsmeyer. And Borchert comes on the E6, and Workus scores from second, and it is 2-0 Edgar. So Zuliger now to Lipinski. Carlin Lipinski playing center, swung on and missed on the first pitch here this evening. Again, both these teams playing on Tuesday in Edgar, and this one is hit softly, and that'll land in shallow left field for a hit. So Lipinski didn't get all of it, got enough of it. As they say in this sport, hit them where they ain't. And that's what Lipinski did there. Second baseman now, Ashley Erickson. Merriwood Conference, the last 4 years, minus last year, this has been the scheduling concept, home and away, or home and home, however you want to call it. You play here on Tuesday, then you play at the other place on Thursday or sometime later in the week. So this is a Tuesday, Thursday. And this one is bounced towards Linsmeyer, picks and throws across the diamond in time for the final out of the inning as the Tigers retire the Wildcats on the 6-3 putout, but not before Edgar scores twice. They leave one on. Bottom of the first coming up, and we'll be back for that right after this.
If you have a fear of overpaying, you have FOOP. But don't worry, switch to US Cellular and get a free Samsung Galaxy S25G, plus no activation fees. So you can stream, capture, and post without FOOP. Switch and get a free Samsung Galaxy S25G at US Cellular. Choose fair.
Northside Computers is Marshfield's US Cellular store. Visit us on South Central Avenue in Marshfield for the latest Samsung, Apple, personal cellular devices, tablets, and more. Welcome back to Stratford and the home half of the first inning for the Tigers. And the Stratford lineup is this. Tessa Berg leads off. She plays third base. Bailey Linsmeyer at short, batting second. Maria Schoenfuss in left field, batting third. Tessa Miller in right field, batting fourth. The Sheriff, Riley Flink, batting fifth and playing center field. First base is Sid Bushy. She'll bat sixth today. Allie Zuliger, the pitcher, bats seventh. Designated player is Kylie Manicky. She bats eighth. And Cressa Wenzel, playing second base, bats ninth. Meg Weezy catching, not batting here today. So there's the Stratford Tigers lineup as they look to find a couple here in the bottom of the first after Edgar scores two in the top of the frame. Top of the first just underway. Baseball. Stratford and Edgar. Again, watch both, and watch both live and free at ZaleskiSports.com. So Berg now for the Tigers, and first pitch snaps the mitt and comes in outside for ball one. Morgan Strevler probably getting a little pinch on her palm. That one snapped in. And this one is hit and caught at short. Nice job there, Michaela Workus. Able to flag down the line drive out for out number one. Again, Jess Mucha pitching for the Wildcats. And again, if I'm saying that wrong, comment down below if you're watching on a mobile device. And help me out there. That one down the line and foul as Linsmeyer attacks on the first pitch, but rips it, pulls it foul. the smell of hamburgers again wafting up here in the press box. I was here maybe 2 weeks ago, home game against Phillips, and I had my heart set on a cheeseburger. And after the game was done, we packed up all our stuff, headed to the concession stand, and there were 2 hot dogs left, so I had a hot dog. See if I can do better today. And that one catches the outside corner for strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes now the count to the shortstop, Linsmeyer. Here's Mucha on the pitch and swung on and missed for strike 3. 2 up, 2 down for the Tigers here in the bottom of the first inning. That brings up Maria Schoenfuss. Schoenfuss, Tigers left fielder. Swings at the first pitch. Mucha ready and delivers. This one fouled straight back, so no balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs in the inning. Tigers looking for a little something here with 2 strikes and 2 outs. And up to Schoenfuss to put in play and give her Tigers a chance at keeping the inning alive. Here's the pitch. This one fouled straight back again. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Edgar, a couple base runners on as they play again in the top of the first inning in baseball, right across the driveway here from us. And no comments yet on my pronunciation, so I guess I'll determine I'm saying it right. 1 ball, 2 strikes. .65 degrees. Partly sunny. That one comes in high. Did some gardening earlier today, got my tomatoes in. Most of them looked pretty good when I left. A couple of them that were a little on the smaller side, they had already wilted over. And we'll see if a little water and sunshine spring them back to life. Cucumbers and beans are in. And strike 3 called as Mucha strikes out Linsmeyer and Schoenfuss. The line drive to start the inning, and it's a 1-2-3 clean inning for the Wildcats, as Edgar will come up in the top of the second. Mucha, Dalkey, and Manicky when we come back. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli, bacon, cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118. And such, so yeah, little by little. Ball worked around, higher, launches a 3, got it.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Jess Mucha leading it off for the Wildcats here in the top of the second inning. And swings on pitch 2, 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, mentioning that garden, essentially all compliments of Fleet Farm. We'll hear more about Fleet Farm a little bit later on, but all the supplies, rakes, tools, everything from Fleet Farm, just like I did last year, and everything turned out great. So looking forward to another successful midsummer harvest again this year. Ball on the outside again. Tomatoes started indoors. Everything else I just put seeds in this morning. Tomatoes are already, 4 to 6 inches high as they got put in the ground today. Some of the smaller varieties are the ones I'm a little concerned about, as about an hour later they were all tipped over and wilted down, so we'll see. I may have to replant some. Hopefully not. And strike 3 called. Zuliger with her second strikeout here this evening. So 1 out now in the inning. The 9-hitter, Kendi Dalkey. And sees a ball on her first look at Allie Zuliger today. And this one hit in shallow center field. It'll actually be second base. That'll back up and bring that down for out 2. Cressa Wenzel backing up on the outfield grass. So back to the top now. Skylar Manicky singled, stole second, and scored. All in the first inning. Michaela Workus had the RBI, and she later came in and scored. This one ripped down the left field line. That'll hit off the bottom of the fence. Turning for second is Manicky, and a 2-out double for the Wildcats. Skylar Manicky already 2 for 2 and a run scored. See if Manicky with 2 outs, see if Coach Totsky is aggressive enough to have Manicky attempt to swipe third, and it'll be an intentional walk to Workus. Put a force on any base. Fairly traditional maneuver there, especially with 2 outs in the inning. Put a force on any base. Somebody who just missed a home run by 2 feet an inning ago. And all that adds up to a pretty good coaching maneuver there by Coach Pankratz. So that brings up Leah Davis. And Davis hits this one to straightaway right field and hit it almost right at the right fielder, Tessa Miller. Miller a couple steps to her right. And the final out of the inning. So the strategy works for Coach Pankratz and the Tigers as they leave 2 on, 1 hit in the inning. We played 1.5 here from Stratford. Edgar 2, Stratford nothing. Bauer & Fine Business Technologies is your complete office technology solution. For 60 years, Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been serving school districts, municipalities, counties, religious organizations, and businesses in Wisconsin and beyond. Visit b-bt.com and let Bauer & Fine Business Technologies be your complete office technology solution. That's b-bt.com. Jason Zaleski here to tell you that Hewitt's Meat has you covered with simple, easy, and free home delivery. Residents of North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, Iowa, Illinois, and Wisconsin get free. That's right, free delivery on every order from Hewitt'sMeats.com. Choose from bratwurst, wieners, bacon, jerky, sausage, cheeses, ham, snack sticks, gift boxes, and even the popular grillers. With over 50 flavors of bratwurst, Hewitt's Meat with free delivery will please your entire family. Visit the store in Tomahawk, Marshfield, or Hewitt's Meat on Facebook today. Bottom of the second inning for the Tigers. Tessa Miller, Riley Flink, and Sid Bushy all due up. Fleet Farms Garden Center is open. Pick up annuals, perennials, shrubs, and vegetables. Plus, make your yard look great with lawn fertilizers, tools, grass seed, power equipment, lawnmowers, and more. Fleet Farm, proudly serving the Midwest since 1955. Second inning of work for Jess Mucha. And first pitch swinging is Miller, and that will land safely in left field. It'll be a leadoff single for Miller, and then down to second as the ball. Wildcats having trouble getting that ball picked up off the ground. I don't know if there's an error in there. We can debate that. Just a good hustle by Tessa Miller. I suppose there probably is an error because you got to explain how she got to second base on a single. But Michaela Workus on the diving effort. Not able to come up with it. And I'm going to change my call to a double. That's just straight up hustle by Tessa Miller. Not a customary and usual play at shortstop. So a leadoff double for Miller. And you can debate me if you want. The official scores, whoever has a scorebook. You might have one at home. You score it the way you want. And this one is lifted by Flink into left field. Coming on and making the catch is Leah Davis. Nice job. Davis had a good break on it. Saw it right off the bat. And able to come in and track it down for the first out of the inning. I just don't think I can find an error there. That was just it's a diving play by the shortstop, Workus. Miller alertly hustling around to second, so I got that as a double after I kind of thought about it. As Sid Bushy. I don't know how you could call an error anywhere out there. Not on a diving stab. That one high, down to third is Miller, and she is gunned down for out number 2. Miller had a pretty good break on it. Just a nice throw down there by Stratford. Ball may not have gotten away from Stratford like Coach Pankratz and Miller may have thought. Just a good defensive effort by Edgar. So the ball on the pitch, 2 balls, no strikes, now 2 outs in the inning. To Bushy. Swung on and missed. Again, baseball in Marshfield, doubleheader, Stevens Point and Marshfield at Hackman. Steve Maves on the call. That one going on right now. Is this one over to third, picked at third by Dalkey, fires over to first, that's Borchert. And the 5-3 brings the inning to an end. The Tigers send 3 batters, had a runner on, that erased, and 2 complete now. In the books, Edgar 2, Stratford nothing.
I really got to understand what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And, you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has, you know, my best interest in mind, always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
I had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business. And I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself.
They're probably almost done.
It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
Lost the series then.
Gave up a walk. I don't know if he walked more than one, but I know he walked one person.
Yeah.
A streak of I don't know how many.
Back to Stratford, top of the 3rd inning, and being told Brewers lost 2-0, so they lose the series to the Cardinals, and Brewers just having trouble scoring runs in the last number of games. Is that on, what is today, Thursday? So Tuesday night, Brewers go into the 11th inning, tied at 1. They end up losing 6-1 or something like that. Yeah, just you can't score 1 and think you're going to win. As Stratford leading off and hits that one over Flink's head in center, and a leadoff double for Stratford. Yeah, Brewers just having all kinds of troubles getting runs across. Again, scored none today. Not going to win many if you score 0. Won't win many more when you score 1. It's Reagan Borchert now. It's 2nd time around for the Wildcats. Zuliger begins her 3rd inning of work for the Tigers, and first pitch swinging. That hit over to third and across the diamond, now back over, and nice job base running there. And as we had a courtesy runner come in, I didn't grab a number 10 off the roster. See if I can look that up later, but Borchert does enough to move the runner 60 feet away. The 5-3 put out now, Carlin Lipinski. As time is called, and Coach Pankratz coming out to talk to her 3rd baseman, Tessa Berg. Berg might have taken a cleat to the hip, or somewhere in the abdomen area, so they're going to let Berg walk it off a little bit, and Pankratz and Berg agree that she'll stay in the game. The cleat might have come up and got her right above the hip, right above that left hip. So Lipinski now singled and left on back in the 1st. 1 down in the inning. And bunt shown, and that one foul. So that kind of reveals the strategy here of Coach Totsky and the Wildcats get their runner over to third, and 60 feet away, use the opportunity to get her in somehow, some way. Lipinski, see if she'll go back to the bunt here on the 0-1, and does. And the bunt this time is laid down, picked up in fair territory. I think that had a chance of rolling foul, but it is picked up in fair territory. And the overthrow at first, and the run scores 3-0 Edgar. So RBI for Lipinski, and then, well, I don't even know if you can say that, because that's going to, I'm going to give an E5 there. That's a judgment call, and again, you can really debate me on this one, but I think that was going to roll foul. Tough situation there. The other thought is, well, you let it sit there, and what if it rolls back in? Now Berg will come in and catch that one in foul territory for out number 2. So the pitcher, Jess Smucha, will come in as Erickson's retired. Mucha struck out looking back in the second inning. And shows bunt, pitch overhead, and no throw down to first. Again, tough error to give there, and I might even be wrong with that scoring decision, but as I sat here, it looked like that was going to go foul. But as it is, 3-0 Edgar. 2 outs here in the inning. 2 balls, no strikes to the Wildcat pitcher, Mucha, and that may have went off her foot in the box. It's ruled fair, and safe is the call. That hit off of something. It may have hit off the corner of the plate. It may have hit off her foot. Fair is the call, and down to first on the infield single is Mucha. Lipinski over to second. And now the third baseman, Kendi Dalkey. Off-speed pitch misses outside from Zuliger. But they really put me to the test with the scoring decisions here early. That one high. Remember, as a teenager, I would come up and score and do PA for Marshfield American Legion, and my grandpa would sit in the press box sometimes. He was one who kind of taught me all those things. But here I am on my own. Little Jason sitting here on his own. No grandpa to lean on. And the 3-0, and it's a 4-pitch walk to Dalkey, and that loads the bases. And back to the top of the order in Skyly Manicky. So again, 2 outs, bases loaded. Leadoff hitter is 2 for 2 today, Skyly Manicky. And first pitch swinging over to Linsmeyer and through the legs at short. 1 run is in, 2 runs will score, and down to second goes Manicky on the error. Tough inning here for the Tigers as the Wildcats plate 2 more. And they do it on the E6. And Dalkey over to third after all that, and that brings up Michaela Workus. Strike called. Workus 1 for 1. Walked her last time up, doubled and scored in the first. You call a ball on that first pitch? Oh, okay. So 2-0. Yeah, I thought he called strike as well. 2 balls, no strikes. And now 3 balls, no strikes, nowhere to put Workus. Tigers already in a bind. They'll come up in the bottom of the inning trailing by at least 5. Here's Zuliger on the 3-0, taking all the way. And taking for strike 1 is Workus. See if Workus takes again here on the 3-1 as It's a 4-pitch walk to Dalkey and then 3 straight to Workus. You would assume she's taking here on the 3-1. And does, and takes ball 4. And a run walked in. It did. Oh, okay. All right, well then Leah Davis up. And my camera in the way, I must have saw somebody on second. That wasn't there. So let's see, 6 is Dalkey. 1 is Manicky. Okay, yep, now the bases are loaded. My apologies. And that ball is high. So now 2 balls, no strikes. Okay, now back to what I was saying. Nowhere to put Davis. And Zuliger having troubles here closing out the inning. That one swung on and missed, or swung on foul back. Zuliger having issues with 2 outs in the inning. And that one comes in high. Now 1 pitch away from walking a run in is Zuliger. The Wildcats have batted around. This is the 9th batter of the inning. 4 runs are in, or 3 runs are in. And now this one hit into right field. And again, another nice catch out and right made by Tessa Miller. And she ranged to her right and picks up the final out of the inning with 3 runs in the inning for the Wildcats. 3 left on. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It is Edgar 5, Stratford nothing.
Chili Implement, located just north of Highway 10 in Chile, is your place for Kubota zero-turn mowers. If your lawn is big or small, we have all the lawn care solutions for you. Check out our 60-inch deck. Kubota powerful, precise, proven. Chili Implement is your choice for Kubota, Case IH, and Gale. Chili Implement, open 6 days a week to serve you. Chili Implement.
Our nice weather is precious. Don't let mosquitoes stop your family from enjoying a minute of it. Prepare, prevent, and protect with Mosquito Escape. Call or click today.
And thanks to our new friends at Mosquito Escape for coming on and making sure you get to watch live free sports all year round on the Zaleski Sports Broadcast Network. Check them out. And mosquitoes are bad news. And they are there to help, so take advantage of it. Mosquito Escape. Dragster Transport has flatbed driving opportunities that pay you 5 cents per mile premium over van. At Dragster Transport, drivers are always home for their requested time off. Dragster Transport, a family-oriented company that treats you like family. Visit dragstertransport.com to apply today. Zuliger, Manicky, and Wenzel as the Tigers go 7-8-9, their second, or to finish their first time through the order here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Couple of balls from Mucha to start at Zuliger. Mucha ready and comes back to 2-0, and that one misses high and away for ball 3. Again, the pitcher Zuliger stands in, and the 3-0 taking the whole way is right down the middle for strike 1. And swung on and missed for strike 2. Zuliger behind on that. Offering from Mucha. After this next pitch, give you an update. Baseball, Edgar Stratford. Here's the full count offering, and that one misses high for ball 4. So Zuliger, patient at bat, draws the walk, and the leadoff runner aboard for the Tigers. Stratford got the leadoff batter Miller aboard in the second. She was later thrown out at third. Here's the designated player, Kylie Manicky. That one misses outside. 1-0 Stratford over Edgar, top of the second inning. And it looks like the top of the inning has just ended, so bottom of the second coming up. Watch that one live and free at ZaleskiSports.com. Ball in the dirt. Mucha ready and comes back with the 2-0. And that one swung on and missed. Took a little bit off it looked like. Just didn't have the same pop in the mitt of Strevler. That one swung on and missed. Count even now. 2 balls, 2 strikes to the designated player, Kylie Manicky. A pretty good crowd here. All 3 bleachers about 50% full. Full count now coming up to Manicky. And everybody's sitting down there. I guess as I turn around I can see the scoreboard behind me too, but everybody sitting down there can kind of watch, depending where you are, kind of watch both games at the same time. That one swung on and missed for strike 3. So first out of the inning. 3rd strikeout of the outing for Jess Mucha. Here's Cressa Wenzel now. That pitch comes in high. Last batter in the order for the Tigers, then back to the top. Tessa Berg awaits on deck. And swung on and missed. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one is going to be fouled straight back and out of play. One out in the inning. Runner on first is Zuliger. Here's the 1-2. That one is going to be hit right back to Mucha. Turns and fires in time to first for out number 2 in the inning. So third baseman now, Tessa Berg. Line softly to short back in the first inning. Bats for the second time here in the third. Looked like an inning ago, Berg might have taken a cleat to the abdomen area, but looked pretty good coming in after that. Here she is at bat and takes ball 1 at the eyes. This one ripped foul. And still plenty of time to come out if you're in the area. Boy, parking lot's full too over the left field fence. Completely full there. Pretty full the other way too. A lot of people out here today, but still room. Bring a chair, by the way. Social distancing is your thing. Plenty of room for that. Bring a chair. And distance to whatever your comfort level is. As this one is hit into left field and coming on, not able to get there. And that'll drop in, and it's an RBI single for Berg, and the Tigers score here in the third inning. Nice job there by Zuliger, working around the bases with 2 outs. The Tigers score. 5-1 now, and then two-hitter Bailey Linsmeyer. Linsmeyer attacks right away, hits this one to left field, and a little bit of a snow cone out there. It was Leah Davis on the run for it. I don't know if she temporarily lost it or just figured, well, just track it down any way I need to. But it looked for a minute, Davis may not have been able to come up with it. But she does, and the final out of the inning, the Tigers leave one, they get one. 3 complete from Stratford. Edgar 5, Stratford 1.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier, treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Looking for something. They've struggled a little bit.
From first contact at Dental Clinic of Marshfield, their dentists are committed to your individual attention and strive to provide personalized oral health care. They work hard to create the ultimate stress-free and comfortable dental experience. It is their mission to educate and provide the patients with the best dental care in Central Wisconsin. Whether you're looking for information on implants, teeth whitening, crowns, orthodontics, dentures, or any dental service, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has it for you. You can book your appointment online at dentalclinicofmarshfield.com or give them a call at one of their 3 locations in Marshfield, Stratford, or Neillsville today.
Top of the 4th inning here, and Edgar leading off right where they did in the 3rd inning with the catcher Morgan Strevler. Strevler 1 for 2 today. Doubled and scored back in the 3rd inning, and we'll go down on the 4-3 putout. And the first out of the inning here in the 4th. So Reagan Borchert now. Reached via error back in the 1st and grounded out to 3rd in the 3rd. First pitch swinging, and that one will land in foul territory up the right field side. Coach Pankratz asking her first baseman Bushy to go track that one down. A bit of a tough run over there, though, looking directly into the sun as that one is ripped up the middle. Borchert and all the way to the wall. And a 1-out double for Reagan Borchert. And that's why Coach Pankratz is asking her first baseman on that last pitch to go track that one down. Now instead of a putout, it's Borchert on second. That's what Coach Pankratz is trying to get across to her girls here. We gotta play a little bit more aggressive. Got to go get after the ball. As Lipinski sees a strike. Sometimes that get lost in the shuffle that the ball is the object of the game. One ball, one strike. And this one hits softly over to Berg at 3rd, and that one gets by the first baseman. It'll be an E5, and the run will score, and still running around the bases is Lipinski, as that ball took a long time to get back into the infield. So all the way to 3rd goes Lipinski on the error. Borchert comes in to score. 6-1 Edgar. And a ball to Ashley Erickson. Erickson 0 for 2 today, ground out and a fly out. Yeah, that ball took a long time to get back in. And sometimes, again, there's a lot going on out there, but Tessa Miller in right field. Coach Pankratz is going to tell her on those throws across diamond, you got to run in and cover. So every time the ball is put in play, it's a learning opportunity for somebody. That one comes in low, so 3 straight to Erickson. Zuliger with 1 out and the 3-0, and taking the whole way and taking for strike 1 is Erickson. chasing the high fastball there, and an easy out on the infield as Erickson flies out to her counterpart at second base, Cressa Wenzel. So now the pitcher, Jess Mucha. Again, runner on third is Lipinski. And this one hit into shallow left field, and that'll get down. An RBI single for the pitcher, Jess Mucha. 7-1 Edgar. So Kendi Dahlke now. Dahlke 0 for 1, walked in the third inning. Flew out to second base in the second. And first pitch swinging will ground that one softly to second. And over to first, and the Tigers get out of the inning, and not before the Wildcats score two. 7-1 Edgar.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great child care you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Need incentive to get started at Mid-State Technical College? 1-2-3 for free can save up to $900 on tuition. Start this summer if you'd like. No catches, no application fee or essays to write. 1-2-3 for free at Mid-State. Get started at mstc.edu.
Mentioned that game on Tuesday a couple times as we move to the bottom of the fourth inning. Stratford coming up. Shane Foose, Miller, and Flink 13-3. Like I said, that was a shortened game, and it was. I believe they played 6 innings over in Edgar, and that game, maybe even leading into this one here, 7-1. As Edgar has jumped in front through 3.5 innings. Up to the Tigers, though, to make some noise here at home. 3-4-5, Shane Foose, Miller, Flink. Good opportunity here in the heart of the Tigers' order to do something. Get it going. As our home plate umpire is standing in the Tigers' dugout. Now he comes out. Looks like he may have just been verifying the batting order. Whatever it was, we are set to play here in the bottom of the fourth inning. And I think I may have understood what's happening here. As a new pitcher is Morgan Strevler. So that's one change. See if we can find out what else may have happened. But Strevler on to pitch here in the fourth for the Wildcats. And Strevler starts 2 balls, no strikes on Shane Foose. And that one low and away for ball 3. And ball 4. So 4 straight to Shane Foose. And the Tigers do get the leadoff runner on again. Now they did in the third inning. That was Zuliger. She scored. Did in the second. That was Miller. She did not score. Get that leadoff runner on. Got to find a way to get her around. Especially trailing by 6 as a strike comes in to Miller. So Haley Schreiber now catching for the Wildcats, and see if I can find where Mucha might have went. Might have went in the dugout. Edgar brought 10 with them. And as I survey, I don't see a 1 in the field, so Stravler from catcher to the circle. Mucha from the circle to the dugout. And Schreiber from the dugout to catcher. That's what I can tell you for sure. No balls, 2 strikes to Miller. And swung on and missed as Miller strikes out. First strikeout for Stravler here in relief in the 4th inning. And relief / we're up 7-1. Just come on and get some work. And a ball outside to Flink to start her at bat. That one fouled back. Take another check on baseball for you. And that check will wait. They're at commercial right across from us, just to the north. And on the wild pitch, Shane Foose down to second. So 2 balls, 1 strikes to the center fielder Flink. Flew out to left back in the 2nd inning. And that one hit right towards the baseball field. Again, Morgan Stravler on to pitch here in the bottom of the 4th for the Wildcats. Flink, the left-hander, looking to maybe even an RBI. Just get on base somehow, some way, though. As we look, we're tied at 1, top of the 3rd inning. Now the bottom of the 3rd inning. It's Matt Dickinson on the call for Stratford Edgar baseball today. And that one hit towards the baseball field as well. Coach Totsky fires in the next ball. There's the pitch from Stravler, and that one misses outside. Count full now to Riley Flink. Called Flink the Sheriff in center field when I was, actually that was ball 4, okay. Well, it's a walk. It called Flink the Sheriff. She was chasing fly balls down left and right in the outfield. That loss to Phillips 2 weeks ago. So first baseman now, Sid Bushy, grounded out to short or to third back in the 2nd inning. And time is called, and Coach Totsky is going to come out and ask. I don't know if she's asking about that ball 4. We had 2 balls up here. That's exactly what Coach Totsky's asking about. And she hears me say her name. Good? Okay, all right. And strike 1 there. This one hit high into left field, coming on, shallow left, and then turning there. Nobody made the call, and an ill-advised base-running error there. All errors on the bases are ill-advised as Shane Foose takes off with the ball hit in front of her and is easily thrown out at third for out number 2. So Bushy on for a single there. It was just a ball that was hit to shallow left field. That poor communication between left and short for Edgar, but that poor communication leads to Shane Foose being gunned down over at third. So Edgar able to still get the out, and Allie Zuliger now. And Zuliger hits this one into center. Turning for home is Flink, and Flink will score. And score the second Tigers run of the game. So an RBI single for Zuliger. And courtesy runner will come in for Zuliger as Bushy moves down to third on the same hit. And designated player now, Kylie Manicky. So 2 outs, bottom of the fourth. Stratford runners on the corners. That one fouled back. Tigers could use a hit here from Manicky. And this one is hit softly too short, and backing up is Workus to make the final out of the inning. The Tigers leave 2, they score 1. We leave the fourth inning. Our score, Edgar 7, Stratford 2.
Roof Tech LLC specializes in commercial roof coatings and spray foam. Roof Tech also services the entire state of Wisconsin. That's right, from La Crosse to Milwaukee, Eau Claire to Green Bay, Superior, Marshfield, Kenosha, Madison, Sheboygan, and everywhere in between. Roof Tech uses superior systems that can fully restore just about any roof in Wisconsin. Roof Tech is offering modern solutions for your roof's data dilemmas. See Roof Tech online at rooftechllc.com or Roof Tech LLC on Facebook.
Yeah, tough one, no doubt. All right, back to Stratford now. Top of the fifth inning we go. Spectrum Benefit Solutions with offices all across central Wisconsin. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. And if you're watching this broadcast now, you are eligible for lower cost health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefits works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started. So leading off is the leadoff hitter, Skyly Manicky, here in the top of the fifth. Manicky's reached base all 3 times up, her 4th time through now. Single, double, and reach via error in the third. Scored in the first, left on both in the second and third innings. And sees 3 straight from Zuliger. And 4 straight, so a 4-pitch leadoff walk to the leadoff hitter, Manicky. And we'll see if Manicky's on the move as Michaela Workus comes up. Manicky a stolen base back in the first inning. And Workus waits back on it, waits back just a bit too long, fouls that one up and out of play. Workus double, walk, single, scored in the first. And that double in the first inning could have very well been a home run. And down to second does go the speedy Manicky, as previously mentioned. So second stolen base of the game for Manicky. Runner in scoring position now for Workus. And that one comes in high from Zuliger. Zuliger releasing just a bit late. Last handful of batters. Last handful of balls. And here's the 2-1. And that one fouled back. And the 2-2 of this one hit high in the air to right field, now drifting towards center, and caught in right center by the center fielder, Riley Flink, tagging and thrown out. Double play for the Tigers. What a cannon by Flink in center field. as she tracks down the fly ball heading to her left and comes back, throws across her body all the way across the diamond from right center field, and gunned down. Double play for the Tigers. Nice play by Flink in center. And a strike to Davis to get her started. Leah strikeout, fly out, 0 for 3 today. And this one is hit softly into left field. That'll drop, a 2-out single for the left fielder, Leah Davis. And first pitch swinging. This one hit to center field. That one gets over the head of Flink as Stravler hits it to the fence. Rounding third is Davis. Play at the plate, and the throw comes in high. And Stravler will head down to third on the throw. And it's an RBI double for Morgan Stravler. And it's 8-2 Edgar. And the courtesy runner coming on for the catcher turned pitcher, Morgan Stravler. And now it's Reagan Borchert. And Borchert right back through the box. RBI base knock for the first baseman. And Edgar scores a couple with 2 outs here in the top of the 5th inning. And still batting, center fielder now, Carlin Lipinski. That one high and away, no throw down to first, as Borchert stands about 4 steps off the bag at first. That one bounces in for ball 2. The middle of the order getting it done for Edgar here in the 5th as the 3-hitter Davis scores, the 4-hitter and via the courtesy runner Stravler scores. And this one hit under the glove at third. Rounding for home, here comes Borchert, and the throw comes out of the mitt of Wheezy, and it's 10-2 Edgar. So Carlin Lipinski with another hit with 2 outs here in the inning for the Wildcats. And now the second baseman, Ashley Erickson. And that one hit right back in the same spot under the glove of Berg. Runners at the corners now. Edgar still going here in the inning. So Jess, well, Jess Mucha, yeah, so Mucha stays in the game to hit, and it'll be defensive indifference that'll send Erickson down to second. No reason to throw the ball down to second with Lipinski standing at third. And with the 8-hitter Mucha up, and a strike is the call. The 1-1 from Zuliger. And that one is hit towards second, through the legs of the second baseman. And the E4 puts Mucha at first and scores Lipinski from third. So again, runners on the corners for the Wildcats. and the 9-hitter Kendi Dulke. And a ball comes in. And again, defensive end difference will send Mucha down to second. Same story there. No reason to throw down with Erickson standing at third. And inside third for a strike. And back-to-back strikes for Zuliger. That one comes in high for ball 2. Count even now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs in the inning. Wildcats batted around in the third. They do it again here in the 5th. And swing and a miss for strike 3. The inning comes to an end, but the Wildcats in business again as they score 4 and lead 11-2. Bottom of the 5th inning when we return.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
A&B Process Systems has been a proud member of the Stratford community since 1973. You can find your next career in engineering, welding, and more at A&B Process Systems. Our campus also includes our exclusive Factory Acceptance Testing Center with full-service testing capabilities to ensure that your equipment will perform to your expectations. Visit A&B Process Systems on Facebook today for more information. Score update from Marshfield. It is Spash 10, Marshfield 7. Wisconsin Valley Conference baseball, bottom of the 5th inning. Game 1 of a doubleheader. So if you're in the Marshfield area, head on down to Jack Hackman Field. Take in whatever might be left of Game 1 by the time you get there, and a full 7 innings of Game 2 after that. They'll play under the lights for Game 2. Baseball's not your thing in Marshfield. Soccer. Girls soccer. It's Wisconsin Rapids at Marshfield. The match will start at 7. And at some point, I will roll into that press box and call that action for you as well. Cressa Wenzel, Tessa Berg, Bailey Linsmeyer for the Tigers here in the bottom of the 5th inning, with work to do, down by 9. Strevler comes back for her 2nd inning of work, and bunted through for strike 1 is the call to Wenzel. And that one hit over towards second, and Erickson over to first in time for out number 1. Back to the top of the order, Tessa Berg. As she'll rip that one past third. It's a 1-out single for the third baseman Berg, her 2nd hit today. So Berg 2 for 3. Now the 2-hitter Bailey Linsmeyer. Linsmeyer strikeout, fly out. Again, as the Tigers begin their 3rd time through. Their first look at Strevler, though, today. And swung on and missed by Linsmeyer. Again, Strevler came on to pitch the bottom of the 4th inning. Saw 6 batters in that inning. And gave up 1 earned run. This one hit high into right field, and that'll just drop. Nobody called for it. Nobody called anybody off, and everybody is safe. Berg down to second. I will say E9 there, as it's definitely the play for the right fielder coming out there. I didn't hear anybody call for it, so I can't say she was called off. But an error on the Wildcats has runners on first and second now with nobody out for Maria Schoenfuss. Definitely some coaching points for practice tomorrow for Coach Totsky and the Wildcats. And this one is going to be up and out of play. And coaching point number 1 is be aggressive and call it. Call off your teammate if you've got a better shot at it, but be aggressive and call it out. A lot being learned here. I talked to a softball coach from the area earlier today, and one thought is just a year off has just left a lot of rust on some of these student athletes. Could be true. The 1-2 from Strevler, and that one misses out, or the 2 balls, 2 strikes now. There we go. Yeah, kids could be a little rusty, especially if they didn't do anything during the summer last year. That one gets under the glove at short. And 1 run is in, sending Berg from second, and 2 runs will score on the E6. And on the air, Schoenfuss stands at second. You'd like to have your shortstop at least knock that one down, if not make a play, but under the glove of Workus. Nobody out in the inning. Right fielder Tessa Miller. Or sorry, 1 out in the inning. That was a ground ball to start back as we started the inning. Cressa Wenzel on the ground out. My apologies. 1 out in the inning. And Strevler now readies the 0-2 for Miller. Here it is. That one fouled back. A late swing on the high pitch from Strevler, and Miller stays alive. Strevler goes to that same spot. Miller doesn't chase this time, and ball. Here's the 1-2. That one right down the middle for strike 3. So center fielder now, Riley Flink, walked and scored back in the 4th inning. And with 2 outs, Coach Pankratz looking for a base runner here. And hits this one just on the outfield grass. That time a good job, Michaela Workus. You heard her all the way up here in the box say, "I got it," and waves off the left fielder at the same time and makes the final out of the inning. The Tigers push 2 across. 5 innings complete. Edgar 11, Stratford 3. Stratford 4, sorry. 11-4. We'll be back.
When you get moving again, be safe and ready to go. Use your stimulus or tax return to save up to $150 on a select set of 4 Goodyear tires at Sherrill Tire and Service Center.
Get your car done right.
Yeah, okay.
No interest in water sports? Biking not really your thing?
It's true. Yeah, it's not the messiest I've ever had one.
Excitement to your camping trip? Need more fun in your life? Hit the trails with an ATV or side-by-side from Bill's Service Center. At Bill's, your passion is our passion, and you'll find your fun with the latest from Can-Am or Polaris off-road products. When you need more fun, you need Bill's.
Bill's Service Center, where the adventure begins.
And thanks to sponsors like Bill's Service Center, making sure these broadcasts are made available to you free all year round here at ZaleskiSports.com. More A lineup looking over, this time on the Edgar side. And we'll see what, if any changes are being made here. We show Skylie Manicky leading off here in the top of the 6th inning. And I see Skylie Manicky near the batter's box. And so a change defensively for the Tigers as Kylie Manicky in for Cressa Wenzel at second base. So that's umpire reporting to the Edgar side of the Stratford change. And first pitch swinging and right back. Nice job there by Zuliger to pick that one up after it hit her shin. And the 1-3 put out and a quick out here in the top of the 6th inning. Tigers looking to bring the Wildcats back on the field quickly, assuring themselves of 2 more at-bats. Yeah, I think that was a ball. And the off-speed pitch is grounded over to second, and no play to be made there. Hard hit ball. An E4 nonetheless. So Workus down to first. And Leah Davis now. Davis 1 for 4 today. As Zuliger off-speed pitch. Running is Workus, and stolen base. Ball gets into center field. As the shortstop Linsmeyer not able to get a glove on it. So stolen base, and the E6 puts Workus down to third. Ball was the call on that last pitch. Now Davis and swings and sends that one towards the batting cage up the just beyond the Stratford dugout. Turn around and take a look. We're still tied at 1, 5th inning now. A couple of fast-moving innings behind us at baseball.
What do you think?
And that one misses high and inside. So 2 balls, 1 strike, the count to Davis. That one chopped right in front of the batter's box, and Zuliger fires to first. The throw home is not in time. As Workus alert base running down at third, an RBI for Davis, and the putout, though, is made for the second out here in the inning. So Morgan Strevler now with 2 outs, looking to keep something going for the Wildcats. This one hit towards second, and coming under it for the final out of the inning is Kylie Manicky. So the Wildcats get 1. Tigers ensure themselves of 2 more at-bats here today. They trail by 8 coming up in the bottom of the 6th.
Our nice weather is precious. Don't let mosquitoes stop your family from enjoying a minute of it. Prepare, prevent, and protect with Mosquito Escape. Call or click today.
If you have a fear of overpaying, you have FOOP. But don't worry, switch to US Cellular and get a free Samsung Galaxy S25G, plus no activation fees. So you can stream, capture, and post without FOOP. Switch and get a free Samsung Galaxy S25G at US Cellular. Choose fair.
Northside Computers is Marshfield's U.S. Cellular store. Visit us on South Central Avenue in Marshfield for the latest Samsung, Apple, personal cellular devices, tablets, and more.
All right, back here to Stratford. It'll be Bushy, Zuliger, and Manicky all due up for the Tigers. Awards and More is your one-stop location for awards, plaques, trophies, embroidery, screen printing, and promotional products. Awards and More is also the proud sponsor of the Zaleski Sports Athlete of the Month. Visit Awards and More on Facebook to begin your next trophy order. And Kristen Casey just announced yesterday our April Athlete of the Month award recipient. Kristen Casey had an outstanding month of April for Assumption Catholic softball. our next voting session in about 3.5 weeks, so get ready. In the meantime, head over to Awards and More, get your next trophy order started. And if you're not ready for that, just go on social media. They've got a Facebook page as Bushy hits this one into left field and out number 1. Yeah, if you're not ready to make a trophy order or anything like that, just head on over to Awards and More on Facebook and just send them a message. Just say thanks for Zaleski Sports. They helped to make all this happen. As Allie Zuliger now walked and scored back in the 3rd, singled and left on in the 4th, and sees that one come high and away for ball 1. Tigers have added 6 in the last 2 innings. Would like to see at least that here in this one. Here in the 6th inning as they trail by 8. Strevler ready on the 1-1, and this one hit on the infield, calling for it at short, and making the catch is Michaela Workus for out number 2. So Workus has got it down. She yells it loud. So if anybody in practice tomorrow that's going to help, I would nominate Michaela Workus to demonstrate how to call for the fly ball. Kylie Manicky now, strikeout and a flyout today. And ball comes inside. Again, baseball update from next door. Still tied at 1, top of the 5th inning. Edgar with a couple on. 2 outs. This one grounded over too short, picked, and the throw will not be in time. A 2-out infield hit for Manicky. A diving attempt there at 3rd by Dalkey is unsuccessful, and Workus able to pick it and throw it, but not in time. So Cressa Wenzel now. That one low. Wenzel a pair of groundouts today. Hit it back to the pitcher in the 3rd inning. And then over to first back in the 5th inning. Just heard a roar come from the baseball field. Get you updated on that as soon as I can figure out why. And the roar is because Edgar has taken a 2-1 lead. And it was Stratford 9, Edgar 5 on Tuesday baseball. This one hit into shallow right field. Coming on, not able to make the catch. And it'll be a couple of 2-out hits for the Tigers. Runners now on the corners. And back to the top of the order we go in Tessa Berg. A good effort in right by Skylie Manicky. Just had a long way to run. Not able to get there. So Berg now singled and scored back in the 5th inning. Coach Pankratz would like her to have that same box filled out here in the 6th. But yeah, baseball, it was Stratford 9-5 on Tuesday over Edgar. Edgar now leading here in Stratford. This one hit into center field, going back on the warning track and gone! A 3-run home run for Tessa Berg. And I just said Coach Pankratz would love nothing more than to see Berg get on and score, and she does it with the boomstick here in the 6th inning. 3-run shot. And just like that, the lead is essentially cut in half. Edgar 12, Stratford 7 now, and all this happening with 2 outs in the inning. So Bailey Linsmeyer now. We'll see how Strevler reacts after the big home run blast by Berg. That one skips in, so Stravler likely not particularly happy she gave up that home run. (3-1) now, Edgar over Stratford baseball. As the action heats up over here on the softball diamond. And that one will be gloved down. Nice play there as it got under the glove of Borchert. She had it deflected over to Erickson, and Erickson right back to Borchert for the final out of the inning on the 4-3 putout. But a big home run of the inning for Tessa Berg, a 3-run blast. The Tigers score 3. We leave the 6th. Our score, Edgar 12 and Stratford 7.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli, bacon, cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118.
Our nice weather is precious. Don't let mosquitoes stop your family from enjoying a minute of it. Prepare, prevent, and protect with Mosquito Escape. Call or click today.
That's right, they don't, and they won't until I tell them, and I won't. Top of the 7th now for Edgar as they look to, I don't know. There's a lot of pressure on Wildcats to score. They're up by 5, but they gave up a 3-run home run to Tessa Berg in the inning. And sometimes you'll see a team come back out and try to flex a little bit after that. Let's see what Edgar does here. Reagan Borchert, Carlin Lipinski, Ashley Erickson all due up for the Wildcats. And first pitch swinging, and that one takes a bad hop. And a tough play there will give an infield hit to Borchert as that was hit hard. And then just a wicked hop at the end, right to the face, right into the grill of Linsmeyer. Tough play to make. So Lipinski now. I've got a reaching by error twice. Singling once, scored all 3 times up. That much we can all agree on. She has scored 3 times, lays down the bunt here, and the sack bunt will move Borchert over to second. And nice play there by Berg charging in to make the first out of the inning. That brings up Ashley Erickson. Erickson 1 for 4 today and sees a strike from Zuliger. Singled and left on back in the 5th. And this one hit into left field. Going back, long run, not able to get there. That one goes over Shane Foose in left. It'll be an RBI double for Ashley Erickson. Big hit there from the 7-hitter Erickson. So Jess Mucha now. And that one misses just outside for ball 1. And that one misses outside, ball 2 now. Much a strikeout, single, and so actually reached base 3 times, scored in the 3rd inning. And that one comes behind, may have actually hit her. So Muncha is going to go down to first on a hit by pitch. Looked like that might have come all the way behind her. She taps her behind her and says, that's where it hit me. So runners now first and second. Kendi Dahlke. Dahlke looking for her first hit today and hits this one down the line and right. Falling fast, and that'll get down. 1 run will come around to score, and it'll be an RBI hit for Kendi Dahlke. Mucha over to third. And now back to the top of the order, Skyly Manicky. Again, Edgar scored 13 on Tuesday. Now this one hit right at Flink in center. And tagging, and then a late tag. The throw will come home. The throw is late. And runners moving all over the place as Dahlke will head down to third. Mucha able to finally tag. And the sac fly RBI for Manicky. And 15-7 Edgar. You got 15?
Yep.
Okay, yep, 15-7. So Michaela Workus scored in the first and sixth inning. And Marshfield soccer coming up at the top of the hour as the Tigers take on the Wisconsin Rapids Red Raiders. Live at ZaleskiSports.com as that one comes in outside. 3 balls, no strikes. Seventh hitter of the inning is here in Michaela Workus. And a strike there. Two outs in the inning. Lipinski grounded to third. Second batter of the inning, and Manicky flew out to center just a moment ago. This one hit to left field, and making a stab at it and bringing it in is Shane Foose. That may have got lost in the sun just a little bit, but the third out of the inning after the Wildcats score 3. Bottom of the seventh, last call for the Tigers when we come back.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Bauer & Fine Business Technologies is your complete office technology solution. For 60 years, Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been serving school districts, municipalities, counties, religious organizations, and businesses in Wisconsin and beyond. Visit b-bt.com and let Bauer & Fine Business Technologies be your complete office technology solution. That's b-bt.com. All right, back here in Stratford, final half inning for the Tigers, perhaps. They're looking for 8 runs, and only 8 runs will do. 8-run inning here will put us into extras, a 9-run inning. Well, the Tigers are looking for to walk it off, but they'll have to do something they haven't done all game, and that's have an extended inning. But base runners. It's base runners, base runners, base runners for the Tigers and Coach Pankratz. And this one is fouled into the bleachers just behind us, and everybody trying to get out of the way. And lands into the Edgar parent section over here. So one lady in the blue chair down there probably could have caught it and said she just ran out of the way. This is, not the worst idea. And a ball inside to Shane Foose. Again, Shane Foose, Miller, and Flink. And Shane Foose, Miller, and Flink, what the Tigers need for base runners here to get the inning started. That one comes in high for ball 2. Spash 11, Marshfield 8 as Marshfield bats in the bottom of the 7th inning. First game of a Wisconsin Valley Conference baseball doubleheader, and this one is going to be launched towards the baseball field behind us. Again, a baseball field that sees Edgar leading 3-1 over the reigning state champs. Stratford Tiger baseball, state champions in 2019. No baseball last year. So reigning state champions. This one is going to be hit over towards first, and coming on making the catch is Borchert. 1 up, 1 down. Say thanks to our friends at Nasonville Dairy. Nasonville Dairy, fresh cheese curds made daily. NasonvilleDairy.com. I know you can get them at the gas station here in Stratford. I always forget what that one's called. On the northeast corner towards school. Is that a mobile station?
The closest one?
Yeah.
BP station, Telstra's.
Okay, yeah. And this is hit to center, Miller. And coming on and making the catch in center field is Carlin Lipinski. Again, Nasonville cheese curds can be found at almost any gas station and retailer around central Wisconsin. You can also visit on U.S. Highway 10 just west of Marshfield. NasonvilleDairy.com. Get your cheese curds delivered right to you. Cheese and sausage trays for your next event, as this one is hit to center field by Flink. And a clean, easy 1-2-3 inning for the Wildcats, as that'll do it here in Stratford. Edgar picks up the conference win. They win 15-7 today. They back up the 13-1 win on Tuesday and complete the season sweep of the Tigers. Again, thanks everybody for watching the broadcast today. Baseball on right now. Edgar Stratford baseball, and a real beauty going on over there. 3-1. Baseball in Marshfield, softball in Neilsville, soccer in Marshfield, all available for free at ZaleskiSports.com. Have a great night, everybody.